Now let me just go and show you here some of the content that we might encounter when we are building our website, when we try to create our website. So here's a simple template that you would commonly see and use when you're building your website. We can have a header here, a navigation, a section, an article, a footer, and an aside. So technically, this is a basic layout that you would commonly see in websites that you go to, landing pages, home pages. Now let's talk about kinds of content. So let's look at the model that was specified here by the w3.org. So we can see here in the model that our document is composed of different contents, and there are elements that we can use to give semantic meaning to our document. So we have them categorized according to some of this content here, contents that are found in our content model here. So we can see that the flow content mostly contains all of the elements that can be considered and grouped as a heading content, as a sectioning content, phrasing, embedded content, metadata content, and interactive content. Heading content are commonly contents that defines the header of a section. Sectioning content will be elements, or these are elements that we use to define the scope of the headings and the footers of our document. So we'll talk about this more thoroughly as we go along with our project. So just remember, sectioning content, heading content, phrasing content, embedded content, and interactive content are all types of flow content. Metadata can be sometimes considered as a flow content. And we have here the interactive content and the metadata content. As we can see here, it's part of the model here, and they can be sometimes considered as a phrasing content. So when we say embedded content, it is a type of phrasing content, and sometimes it's an interactive content. Just keep in mind that these are elements. Most of our elements here will be categorized according to this content model. At least you'll have an idea that these are probable elements that we will be using for defining our web document and giving them, or giving our web file or web document, semantic meaning, so that browsers, search engines, and assistive technologies will be easily able to identify what type of content we used inside of our HTML markup.